Welcome back to Coins X Tales. We're exploring rare Lincoln 1-cent pennies, coins that have made people rich. Let's find out why you should never overlook these coins. Because who knows, a single coin could change your life. Don't miss this. Top 1. We're talking about a coin that almost everyone has touched, spent, or ignored without a second thought. Yet collectors know it hides a surprising story. The United States of America Lincoln 1-cent penny from the year 2000 with no mint mark. This coin came from the Philadelphia Mint, and millions were released into circulation, which is exactly why people underestimate it. But here's the twist. When something is common, rare mistakes become even more exciting. The year 2000 was a special time for U.S. coinage. The Lincoln cent was entering a new millennium, still carrying the familiar Lincoln Memorial design on the reverse. At first glance, this penny looks ordinary. Copper-plated zinc, smooth edges, and that iconic Lincoln portrait we all recognize. But collectors don't stop at first glance. They look closer, much closer. What makes some 2000 no-mint mark penny special is not the date itself, but the errors and varieties hiding on certain coins. Off-center strikes are one of the most talked about. When the design is pushed to one side and part of the coin is missing detail, collectors pay attention. Another exciting error is a broad strike, where the coin spreads out wider than normal because the collar failed during striking. Then there are die cracks and die breaks, those raised lines that look like lightning across Lincoln's face or the memorial. These aren't scratches, they're mint mistakes, and collectors love them. Double die errors also exist on this date. Look closely at the letters in Liberty or In God We Trust. If you see doubling that looks strong and clear, not flat or worn, you might be holding something special. Even clipped planchets, where a piece of the coin is missing due to a cutting error, can turn a normal penny into a collector favorite. Condition matters more than anything. A worn coin from pocket change is usually just a penny, but a sharply struck example with blazing original luster or a dramatic error can stop collectors in their tracks. That's why people search rolls, jars, and old collections, hoping to find that one standout coin. Now let's talk value. A normal circulated 2000 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is usually worth only face value. However, uncirculated examples can sell for a few dollars. Error coins are where things get interesting. Depending on the type of error, strength, and condition, real market and auction prices can range from about $40 to several $100s. And in rare, high-grade, or dramatic error cases, values have reached into the low thousands in words. So next time you see a 2000 Lincoln penny with no mint mark, don't rush to spend it. Take a closer look. That small copper-colored coin might have a story, an error, and a value far beyond 1 cent. If you enjoyed this video and love learning about coins hiding in plain sight, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another exciting coin story. Thanks for watching and happy coin hunting. Top 2. We're diving into a modern Lincoln cent that many people still overlook, yet collectors quietly search for it every single day. The United States of America Lincoln 1-cent penny from the year 2011 with the D mint mark. This coin was struck at the Denver Mint, and just like many modern pennies, it was produced in huge numbers. But don't let that fool you, because modern does not mean boring in the coin world. The 2011 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front and the Union Shield design on the back, symbolizing unity and strength. This design marked a new chapter in Lincoln cent history, replacing the old Lincoln Memorial. To most people, it's just another penny. To collectors, it's a coin full of possibilities. What makes the 2011 D penny interesting are the mint errors and striking varieties that slipped through quality control. One of the most popular errors is the off-center strike. When the coin design is not perfectly centered, leaving part of the coin blank, collectors immediately take notice. Another exciting error is the broad strike, where the coin appears wider and flatter than normal because it was struck without the collar. Double die errors are also highly searched on this date. Collectors carefully inspect the words Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, and the date itself. Strong, clear doubling that looks raised and separated can add serious interest. Die cracks and die breaks are another big attraction. These raised lines or lumps on the coin are caused by damaged dies and can look dramatic, especially when they run across Lincoln's face or the shield. Clipped planchet errors are also known on 2011 D pennies. These coins are missing a curved or straight piece of metal due to a cutting mistake before striking. Because each clipped coin looks different, collectors love their uniqueness. Even wrong planchet errors, though rare, can turn an ordinary penny into a major discovery. Condition plays a huge role in value. A circulated coin from pocket change is usually worth just 1 cent. But a bright, uncirculated example with strong luster can be worth more. When you add a clear and dramatic error, the value can rise quickly. That's why collectors search bank rolls and save change, hoping to spot something special hiding in plain sight. Now let's talk about value and worth. A normal circulated 2011 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny is typically worth face value. Uncirculated examples can sell for a few dollars. Error coins, depending on the type, strength, and condition, have real market and auction values ranging from around $20 to several $100s in words, with some rare and eye-catching errors selling for even more. So the next time a 2011 D Mint Mark penny passes through your hands, slow down and take a closer look. That small coin might carry an error, a story, and a value far greater than 1 cent. If you enjoyed this video and love discovering hidden value in everyday coins, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with fellow coin lovers. Thanks for watching and happy coin hunting. Top 3. We're taking a close look at a penny that most people still spend without a second thought, but smart collectors never ignore. The United States of America Lincoln 1-cent penny from the year 2001 with the D Mint mark. This coin was struck at the Denver Mint and released into everyday circulation, which is exactly why hidden treasures still pop up from pocket change. The 2001 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny features the classic Abraham Lincoln portrait on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the back. This design ran for decades, and by the early 2000s, mint production was massive. Millions upon millions were made. But when production numbers are high, mistakes can and do happen, and that's where collector excitement begins. Collectors search this date carefully for mint errors and striking varieties. One of the most popular is the off-center strike. When the design is shifted and part of the coin is blank, it immediately stands out. Broad strike errors are another favorite, where the penny appears wider than normal because it was struck outside the retaining collar. These coins look unusual and instantly catch a collector's eye. Double die errors are especially important on the 2001 D penny. Look closely at the lettering in Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, and the date. True doubling appears raised and clearly separated, not flat or smeared. Even minor doubling can add interest, while strong examples can dramatically increase desirability. Die cracks and die breaks are also known on this issue. These appear as raised lines or lumps caused by damaged dies. Some cracks look like thin lightning bolts, while others form bold shapes across Lincoln's face or the memorial building. Collectors love these because each one tells the story of a die nearing the end of its life. Clipped planchet errors are another exciting possibility. These coins are missing a curved or straight section due to a cutting error before striking. Every clipped coin is unique, which makes them highly collectible. In rare cases, wrong planchet errors can also exist, turning a simple penny into a serious find. Condition is everything. A worn coin from circulation is usually just worth 1 cent. But a sharply struck, uncirculated example with original mint luster can be much more desirable. Combine that with a strong error, and suddenly a common-looking penny becomes a collector prize. Now let's talk about coin value and worth. A normal circulated 2001 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny is generally worth face value. Uncirculated examples can sell for a few dollars. Error coins, depending on type, strength, and condition, have real market and auction values that range from around $20 to several $100s in words, with rare and dramatic errors sometimes bringing even higher amounts. So the next time you come across a 2001 D Mint Mark penny, don't rush to spend it. Take a closer look. That small coin could be hiding an error, a story, and a value far beyond 1 cent. If you enjoy learning about coins hiding in everyday change, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another exciting coin story. Thanks for watching and happy coin hunting. Top 4. We're exploring a classic pocket change coin that many people have seen their whole lives, yet very few truly understand its collector potential. The United States of America Lincoln 1-cent penny from the year 1977 with no mint mark. This means it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and during that time, Philadelphia did not place mint marks on pennies. Millions were made, but even common coins can become special when the right details come together. The 1977 Lincoln cent features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. This was the heart of the memorial design era, and these pennies were part of everyday American life. People used them for groceries, newspapers, and candy, never imagining that decades later collectors would be studying them under magnification. What makes the 1977 no-mint mark penny interesting is not just its age, but the mint errors and varieties that exist within this date. One of the most searched-for errors is the off-center strike. When the design is noticeably shifted and part of the coin is blank, collectors instantly recognize it as a mint mistake, not damage. Double die errors are another major attraction. Collectors carefully inspect the words Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, and the date. True doubling looks raised and clearly separated, giving the letters a doubled appearance. These errors happen when the die receives more than one misaligned impression during creation, and they can turn an ordinary penny into a standout piece. Die cracks and die breaks are also commonly found on late 1970s cents. These appear as raised lines or bumps caused by worn or damaged dies. Some cracks are thin and subtle, while others are bold and dramatic, running across Lincoln's face or through the Lincoln Memorial. Each one is unique, which makes collectors appreciate them even more. Clipped planchet errors are another exciting possibility. These occur when a blank coin strip is improperly cut before striking, leaving a curved or straight missing section. Even smaller clips can add serious collector interest, especially when the coin is otherwise in strong condition. Condition plays a huge role in value. Most circulated 1977 pennies are only worth 1 cent because they show wear, dull color, and contact marks. But uncirculated examples with strong detail, original red color, and full mint luster are much harder to find today. These are the coins collectors compete for. Now let's talk about coin value and worth. A normal circulated 1977 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is typically worth face value. Uncirculated examples can sell for a few dollars. Coins with genuine mint errors, depending on type, strength, and overall condition, have real market and auction values that range from about $20 to several $100s in words, with rare and dramatic errors sometimes selling for even more. So the next time you see a 1977 penny with no mint mark, don't ignore it. Take a closer look under good lighting and magnification. That small copper coin might be hiding an error and a story that collectors would love to own. If you enjoyed this video and love discovering valuable coins hiding in everyday change, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with fellow coin lovers. Thanks for watching and happy coin hunting. Top 5. We're taking a closer look at a penny that many people remember from daily life but few truly study. The United States of America Lincoln 1-cent penny from the year 1975 with no mint mark. This coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, and during this period, pennies from Philadelphia did not carry a mint mark. Huge numbers were struck, which is why this coin still shows up in collections and old jars of change today. The 1975 Lincoln cent features the well-known portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the back. It's a classic design that represents an entire era of American coinage. While most examples look ordinary, collectors know that the real excitement begins when you look closely for small details and mint mistakes. One of the most talked about varieties connected to 1975 is doubling in the lettering. Collectors carefully inspect the words Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, and the date. True double die errors show clear, raised separation in the letters or numbers, not flat or worn shadows. These errors were created during the die-making process and are highly desirable when strong and clear off-center strikes are another exciting discovery. When the coin is struck slightly out of position, part of the design may be missing, leaving a blank crescent along the edge. The more visible the missing design while still showing the date, the more collectors pay attention. Broad strike errors are also found, where the coin appears wider than normal due to the collar failing during striking. Die cracks and die breaks are common on mid-1970 cents. These appear as raised lines or blobs on the surface of the coin, often crossing Lincoln's face or running through the Lincoln Memorial. They are signs of worn dies, and each crack is unique, making these coins fun for collectors to study and collect. Clipped planchet errors are another possibility. These occur when the metal strip was improperly cut before striking, leaving part of the coin missing. Even small clips can increase collector interest, especially when combined with good overall condition and strong detail. Condition makes a big difference. Most 1975 no-mint mark pennies found in circulation today are heavily worn and only worth 1 cent. However, uncirculated examples with full detail, bright original color, and strong luster are much harder to find. These coins are more desirable to collectors, especially when no major marks are present. Now let's talk about value and worth. A normal circulated 1975 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is generally worth face value. Uncirculated examples can sell for a few dollars. Coins with genuine mint errors, depending on the type, strength, and condition, have real market and auction values that range from around $20 to several $100s in words, with rare and dramatic errors sometimes selling for higher amounts. So the next time you come across a 1975 penny with no mint mark, don't rush to spend it. Take a careful look under good light and magnification. That simple-looking coin might be hiding an error and a story that collectors would love to own. If you enjoyed this video and want to keep learning about coins hiding in everyday change, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with fellow coin lovers. Thanks for watching and happy coin hunting.